Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we will be taking a look at the iHome Crystal Tunes mini speaker. Please stay tuned. This is a product that I had no intention of buying that I came across a couple of weeks ago. It was in Bed Bath & Beyond, but it wasn't this exact version, but it was the one that was called Color Tunes as opposed to Crystal Tunes. And the only difference is that the vacuum extension right here in the middle is sort of a light translucent color, and they have a light inside that changes colors. I guess an LED, couple of LED, color LEDs that it cycles through. This one doesn't, and my mentality is get the one without all the lights, and maybe the rechargeable battery inside the thing will last a little longer. It was also highly recommended by my aunt, who said that it just has crazy good sound for the size. So, you know, $20. I find it hard to believe that a $20 gimmicky thing like this could sound good. So I just had to buy it, try it out, and share with you. So, like I said, this is rechargeable. It's a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. Perfect for music on the go. So you charge it up and it lasts hours. It doesn't really say on the packaging how long it lasts for some reason. I'm thinking 4 hours, maybe in some reviews I've looked up. And the reviews are quite good on this. You know, if you look it up, it sort of hovers around 4 out of 5 stars. So people have been liking it. And just don't set your expectations too high, because it is a $20 product. So that's how I'm going to sort of rate it. Now, there is a little bit of deceptive advertising on the back, which I don't like. And that is, you see that American flag right there? Let's go ahead and get that in focus one day. I'm using my webcam, not my regular camera. So one of the bad things about the webcam is it doesn't focus as quick. Anyway, you see that it says it's designed and engineered in the USA. They got that big American flag there. However, right below it says made in China. So Apple does that, you know, designed and engineered in California, but it's made in China. So I don't like deceptive advertising like that. If it's made in China, it's made in China. Put a freaking Chinese flag on there. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this up and see what we get. Well, the first thing that you get is a cord, which, let's see how this has a kind of a unique clip on there. Kind of neat, where you roll it up and clip it in there. Pretty nice. And on one side, looks like a little USB connection there. And on the other side, you get a USB connection that goes, I guess, into a charging device or your computer to charge it up. And then a 3.5-inch stereo jack. Appears to be nicely made. I can't complain. Feels nice, thick, sturdy. You get a carrying case. Nylon, nothing fancy. And some instructions. And where's the device itself? It's, oh, you get something else in here. Looks like you get a little catalog. Whoops, already ripped it. You get a catalog with all kinds of other iHome devices. Look at that. I've been seeing this guy around a lot everywhere. The Bluetooth little speaker there. I see that all over the place also. Maybe we'll do a review of something like that here coming up soon. And here is the floppy device there. Now, it's supposed to fold up for travel. I think what you do is you push this, and based on the little plastic tabs in there, it looks like you give it a slight twist like that, and it stays closed. So it's compact. You could carry it along with you. It's very small. I like that. Then to open it, you just give it a slight twist counterclockwise, and it pops up. So the design here is that it creates a sound chamber. You know, you always hear about Bose speakers having, you know, sort of audio tubes in there, for lack of a better term. Sound, what do they call them? Sound guides, wave guides or something like that. Well, this is sort of like that. So the sound could sort of travel down here and sort of increase the bass just a little bit because the speaker's pointing up right here, and then the back side of the speaker will generate the bass because of this vacuum extension that they put here. So that's sort of the way that it's designed to increase that bass, at least that's what I think. So I'm going to go ahead and charge this up. And what I'm going to do is turn the camera up because I don't want to bore you watching a thing charge up. But we go ahead and plug it into the plug right here. And we get the charger. And doesn't come with a charger, so what we have to do is plug this into a USB power, or I'm going to plug this into my computer to charge up. How about that? Into the USB port right there. And let's see. Oh, look at that. You get a red light right there. While we have it out, you can see there is the 3.5-inch jack right there to plug in your audio, and over here is the on-off switch. So, be right back after we're all charged up. Now, unlike me, you should read the instructions. One thing, this light that's red while it's charging will turn blue once it's charged up. The one thing that I told you that was wrong was this jack right here. That's the daisy chain. That's actually an audio out to daisy chain, another one of these. It's not an audio in. The input's on the other end of this cable. Again, remember I showed you had the USB and it had the 3.5-inch stereo plug on there. So what I want to do now is go ahead and sort of give you a good visual representation of what this thing looks like while it's playing. So I'm going to go ahead and bump my microphone a little close here so you can sort of hear it as best I can sort of give it to you. I'm going to switch over and start playing some techno music. Okay, I'm pretty impressed though. That's a lot of sound and you know, an adequate amount of bass. You know, it's not a Bose system, but that's a lot of sound to come out of this little guy for the unbelievable low price of $20. So I'm pretty impressed. You know, and it's not even that heavy, and I really do like how it can close up into a nice small package to bring along, and I like that they, you know, put together some really good cables with a good clip to keep them wound up, and how they, you know, ingeniously thought, you know, put the USB in the sound thing on one and put the little plug in the other side, and off you go. It's a pretty nice package, and I've seen it where you could get these as low as $15, $20, and you can see this thing jumping up and down, just playing its little heart out, just to give your ears a fun time. So really impressive. I definitely recommend it. I'll give this a I'll give it a 9 out of 10. This is just a fun little guy here, and it's you know, just don't expect a whole bunch out of this, you know. I mean, you know, it's not a substitute for a good stereo system or a good set of speakers, but you know, if you're outside and all you have is your cell phone, and you have this little guy which is easy to carry along. You could go ahead and, listen to a little music if you're bored, or play your favorite podcast, or something like that. Really, really good. So, again, 9 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Check it out. I saw it at Bed Bath & Beyond. This particular one I got at Best Buy. All around $20. I'm sure you can find it for about $15. So, it's fun. Gives you something to do. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and you. And I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Take care. Bye.